The Roux Scholarship for me is the ultimate culinary competition in the UK.
It's just the biggest opportunity that you can have as a young chef.
I mean, winning the Roux Scholarship means everything. It is the pinnacle of a chef's career.
This is the best competition of its type anywhere in the world, and it will change the winner's life forever.
Please welcome your hosts, Alain Roux and Michel Roux Jr.
Thank you. Well, welcome to the Roux Scholarship 2022, and it's great to be back to a full house here. We've decided to keep the live streaming, so hello to you guys over there, hopefully the many thousands of you, and it's going to be a cracking evening. Over to you.
We hope so. Thank you to the Institute of Hospitality, who coordinates and runs the competition side of things, processing all the entries, coordinating the finalists. Thank you to the colleges who hosted us during the regional finals. Thanks to Westminster Kingsway College for hosting the final stage of the competition this morning. Thanks to the Mandarin Oriental, who hosted us this evening. Thanks to the finalists, sponsors and supporters of the scholarship here tonight.
Right, before we get into the nitty-gritty of this year's competition, we wanted to take a minute to celebrate some of the achievements of our scholars this past year.
Indeed, Spencer Metzger, winner 2019, was this year's Great British Menu winner.
Yeah, that deserves a round of applause. Yeah.
And the first ever chef to have 2 courses for the banquet.
Well done. Absolutely brilliant. Luke Selby, winner 2017, and his 2 brothers, of course, not to forget, won a Michelin Star and Young Chefs of the Year award in the Michelin Guide 2022. Well done, Luke. There he is, yeah.
Harry Guy, winner 2016, will be opening his own restaurant in Chester this autumn. We can't wait.
Yeah, well done, Harry. Mark Birchall, winner 2011, won a Michelin Star for his 2nd restaurant, The Barn at Moor Hall. Well done. Fantastic.
Tom Barnes, winner 2014, executive chef at L'Enclume, played a huge role in it winning its 3rd Michelin Star.
Absolutely, yeah, congratulations. And then Ollie Williamson has been promoted to head chef at the Fat Duck after he won in 2021. Yay, yay.
Where's that place?
I've never heard of the Fat Duck. It's in some, yeah.
Don't know where it is. Yeah? I know Ollie.
Right, we have 6 very talented chefs in the final. I mean, really seriously talented, who have all worked their socks off incredibly hard to get here tonight. We all know how stretched the industry is, how difficult it is to get our chefs and pastry chefs and front of house for that matter too. So I'd really like to thank all of the head chefs, the owners, the patrons, who have put forward you guys for tonight and been mentors as well. So big thank you to all of you. Here's a reminder of how important this competition is to developing the next generation of top British chefs.
Really exciting today, the regional final. We've got 12 chefs that are cooking their socks off.
So 12 here in London and 6 in Birmingham. And hopefully out of that, somewhere in the middle, we'll meet to get 6 finalists.
The heat is on.
The Roux Scholarship is an incredibly difficult competition.
The atmosphere in the kitchen today is quite tense.
I mean, they're all really good professional chefs. They've all got their heads down. They're all really focused.
The competition's brilliant because it is open to absolutely anyone, and it doesn't matter whether you're coming from a Michelin-starred restaurant, contract catering, a pub, it doesn't matter. Ultimately, we just want to see great food.
Let the produce do the talking, but make sure it's elegant and worthy of a Roux Scholar.
What I'm looking for in a Roux Scholar is really a chef that not only has got a palate, but has got a vision of a chef.
We're looking for the next Roux Scholar. We want somebody that really stands out, but is also a great ambassador for the industry.
Whoever goes on to win the Roux Scholarship, it's just a massive opening of a door.
Winning the Roux Scholarship is a huge achievement. It's an unbelievable accolade. You just have to see what the past winners have achieved to understand that.
I often get asked, what is it? I often get asked, what does it mean to become a Roux Scholar? Should be asking you guys really. But for me, I think it is a career-defining moment, for sure. Yes, there are amazing prizes donated by our sponsors, but I think, for me, it's about the extension of the Roux family. Every single one of the winners of the scholarship have become part of our extended family.
And to make that happen, we would like to take this opportunity to thank our sponsors without whom none of this would be possible. Thanks to Aubrey Allen, Brie d'Or, Café Musetti, Flying Fish Seafood, Global Knives, Champagne Laurent Perrier, Oritan, Region 7 Sea Cruises, True Foods, Udell, Urbani Truffles, and Wellox.
Thank you, yes. Our scholar will win up to £12,000 for their career development and a host of amazing prizes, including a 9-piece chef's knife set, a coffee machine, a trip to Italy to go truffle hunting, a trip for two to visit the wine cellars of Laurent Perrier, a 7-day gastronomic tour to Canada. Can I go on that one? And many, many, many more. So thank you for that.
And in today's final, our 6 finalists faced a challenge that is, as always, a French classic.
Oh, yes.
We hate those French chefs.
Oh, yes. So it really was a tough one. Yeah, very, very difficult. Based on the classics, a great recipe to test the skills, the knowledge, and the technique of our next Roux Scholar. Here's a quick look at how it should be done? No, how we did it. How we did it.
In 2 days.
This is it.
The Roux Scholarship 2022. We're ready for a great challenge this year.
Oh, Alain, this is a tough one.
Well, we'll try to make it easy. So this year is chaud-froid of Merrifield duck à l'orange with chartreuse of asparagus.
So a chaud-froid de canard is a great classic. It's served cold, beautifully glazed with an aspic or a jelly, but we want to see a little bit of flair and imagination, some little personal touch with them. Right, first step, chef.
Preparing the ducks.
Yep. So our finalists will have 2 ducks to prepare and present 2 plates. So we said there was to be no waste, and we're going to confit the duck legs. Yep. So it's all about timing as well, getting it all set up, getting all your ducks in a row. I think this recipe is going to drive them quackers. Okay, next step is we're going to prepare a little ballotine with the leg left over there. We've also got the duck liver here.
Yes, and we're going to use those livers to put in our little ballotine of duck.
So this is a little added extra, using up all of the parts of the duck that we're giving them. Right, next step, we're going to make a gastric. Very important. I think all chefs will understand how to make a gastric, and that's going to be the base of our sauce chaud-froid. Now, in the recipe that we give the finalists, we mention a chartreuse, but we don't give the weights or measures. It's up to them to do a chartreuse.
Will they make a mousse? Will they use the asparagus in a different way than what we are going to be doing? Yeah. We will see. It's up to them. So we're going to pour the jelly on the serving tray. Another carrot.
And guess what? Another carrot.
It's missing a carrot. A carrot. It's missing a carrot.
I mean, it would be good to see one of the chefs go to the trouble of doing this, or at least some form of decoration on the tray. Well, there we have it, Alain. Chaud-froid de canard à l'orange et petite chartreuse d'asperges.
A beautiful dish. I think we did very well.
I think this is really going to test our finalists. It might be a little step back in time, but the most important thing is there are so many skills needed to make a dish like this, and skills that are required to become a Roux Scholar.
Definitely.
Dear, oh dear. We had such fun doing that. We really did. We really did. And it was delicious. Yeah. Well done, Alain.
It was good fun.
It was good fun. If you want to see the full version of the video, and it's well worth it, I tell you, you can see it on our video. You can see the full video on YouTube, so do look it up.
And thank you to the team of judges, both the regional and the final, who are the cream of the cream, the best chefs, I think, in the country. Of course, our vice chairman, Brian Turner, Chef Sad Baines, Chef André Garrett, Chef Angela Hartnett, Chef Simon Hulston, Chef Rachel Humphrey, Chef James Martin, with or without the guitar, and of course, the best for last, Chef Claire Smith. Thank you.
Thank you. So we are very honoured this year to have another honorary judge amongst our ranks, and this year it's really special. We are really, really very, very honoured to have Helene Darroze joining us. So please, Helene, if you would like to come up with her restaurant. Her restaurant, Helene Darroze, at the Connaught, holding 3 Michelin stars, and the other restaurants in France, also highly acclaimed. She really has brought not just a big smile to the competition and to everybody, but obviously her unbelievable talent too. So here's a little bit more about Helene Darroze.
I think it's fantastic that we've managed to persuade Helene Darroze to be part of the judging panel this year.
She's one of the best chefs in the world.
An amazing background working with Alain Ducasse, 3 Michelin star here in London and restaurants in Paris as well.
She can, I think, inspire young people.
To get out there and cook and prove anything is possible.
My food philosophy is very simple. Everything starts with the products. I choose them from the season. I source them very locally, and of course I try to find the best of the product. But my cuisine is really about emotions. That's what I want to put in the plate. The advice to the Roux Scholarship finalists is to be yourself. Of course, I want to see your techniques, your seasoning, your way of cooking, your balance on everything, but also show me who you are in the plate. I had a mentor and he gave me so many advice, so many point of view, so many values, so they are really, really important for me today. Mentoring is key, in fact, for the success of a career. Roux Scholarship for me is a really good way of mentoring new young chefs. It's not only about winning something, it's about entering a world where you will learn so much and entering a community that could help you for the future, of course.
Helene's an absolutely phenomenal chef. She's a great role model for everyone in the industry to see what she's done and she's continuing to do.
Amazing chef.
She is a wonderful inspiration.
An immense talent.
She's pretty special.
So, Helene, how did you find the final today?
Good evening, everyone. First, I found it very, very interesting for sure. Very challenging because even myself, I don't know if I could cook a chaud-froid like that suddenly, because it has been such a long time that I didn't do that. So it was a very challenging recipe, but I think all the candidates did something very interesting and in the good time, because I was really, really worried that perhaps some of the candidates would be late, but no, not at all. They did on time. And so, of course, it was also really difficult to say who is the winner, even if we at the end we were all okay. But yeah, it was a good ambiance, a good atmosphere. I was really surprised by the calm in the kitchen, no stress at all, the way of managing the people by the candidate, the commis. A lot of calm, a lot of very quiet, and that I was surprised of that because, yeah, it could have been more stressful for sure.
A competition like this can be very, very stressful.
Yeah, I was really surprised by that.
And what were you specifically looking at when the chefs were cooking?
Of course, with a recipe like that, you look at the technique for sure. You look. Me, what was really important was the cooking of the meat for sure, because it has to be very clear, very clean. The seasoning for sure is very important also for me. I said in the video, I say that I want to see the personality in a recipe. For sure, in this one, it was a bit difficult, but there were some candidates who were really creative, who did their little own touch, and it was really interesting. But the technique and the seasoning, the way of cooking was, for me, the first thing I look at.
Yeah, that's very important. Well, thank you once again to everyone at the Mandarin Oriental Hotel in Knightsbridge and Westminster Kingsway College, and all the team in the kitchens, even the KPs, for making sure the competition has run so smoothly today. And thank you to our communications manager, Caroline Boyd, and event coordinator, Caroline Witz, as well as the team at Stepping Stone Media. It is nearly time to find out who this year's winner. Let's take a look at our finalists and how they performed today's challenge.
Today could well be a life-changing day for our competitors.
Yeah, I'm super excited to reach the final.
A massive relief, to be honest.
Feels amazing. Yeah, ecstatic. Happy, content. It's a privilege to be here.
It's a bit surreal, really.
Today's dish is extremely difficult. I would very much doubt that any of them have actually made a dish like this before. This is something that's so classical. It's going to really, really challenge their skills.
Yeah, obviously prepping for the final is quite difficult because you never know what it's going to be.
I think all I really can do is get my head into some classical cookbooks.
Just be really confident in what I do know.
And all the classic techniques, so yeah, I'm definitely confident about it.
These guys have been training for this. They are very good at what they do. So they are prepared, but they are very, very focused now.
You know, my mum's always had a vegetable garden and I love seeing the fresh produce that can come through with suppliers. But yeah, I mean, you know, I love cooking and it's the only thing I want to do for the rest of my life, I guess.
I love to cook foods mostly because it makes people happy. That makes it worthwhile. That's what makes the kind of hard work and graft that goes into our jobs worthwhile for me.
So my approach to food, I always try and use things that are in season, British where possible. You know, you just let the seasons kind of sing when the produce is at its best. You don't need to do too much to it.
I live to eat instead of eating to living. I really love cooking and I really love food in general. Anything cooked beautifully, that's it.
I like French cuisine so much. My approach to cooking is to make French style cuisine, but with the best ingredients that I know and make the result amazing. Yeah, that's it.
Much prefer flavour-led cooking. When I'm looking at dishes, I always think of how each thing's going to work together and why it's actually on that plate.
I think the importance of today is about changing someone's life. You know, there's 6 very talented young people out there, and this will ultimately change their life.
Words cannot describe what it means to be part of the Roux family. For us, as a judge, it's an honour and a privilege. But for a winner of the Roux Scholarship, it means more than anything.
To win the Roux Scholarship would mean everything to me. It would be nice to do it for the women.
To be a part of what the Roux Scholarship is would be a fantastic step in my career.
To join the kind of ranks of the people that have won in the past would be amazing in itself.
It would be a very huge achievement.
Yeah, it'd be amazing.
Right, before I hand the golden envelope over to Helene, I'd like to just say, on behalf of Anna and myself, just a big thank you to all of you. Really fantastic, and in our eyes, you're all winners. Really, really are. I think Helene summed it up and said that she wouldn't have wanted to cook this. I don't think any of our judges would have wanted to cook this in a cooking competition. It was a tough recipe, but you all rose to the challenge. So well done to all of you, and I really do mean that sincerely. So, Helene, if you wouldn't mind opening the envelope and announcing the winner. Yeah.
So the winner is Jonathan Ferguson.
Welcome to the family.
Right. Can you say a few words?
I've ran through this one in my head so many times, and now it's quite difficult to get the words out. Wow. I'm blown away by that. Thank you so much. That means so much to me. There's too many people to thank. Family first. My dad, his wife Rachel, and the kids on holiday in Dubai just now. Hello. I hope you're drinking something nice. My mum and her husband Ian back home as well. My brother over there and Julian from Glenturret. Thank you for coming down. Everyone up at Glenturret, Mark, Donald, my head chef specifically, who's been unbelievable with me. The amount of time he's put into helping me with this is ridiculous. 3 weeks ago, he was in washing pots for me to do a run through, just so I could get through a semi-final to be here, which I don't think many head chefs would be up for doing that, to be honest. Stevie McLaughlin at Restaurant Andrew Fairley is one of the reasons I'm here, put me on this path, and yeah, Andrew Fairley, who I wish was here to see this, but I'm massively proud to be representing him.
We know a bit more now what it means for you, but for your career, what do you think to become a Roux Scholar will mean for you and will bring?
It's monumental. I can't wait to start thinking about where I want to go in stage. I've kind of not thought about it because it seems kind of surreal now. Yeah, it's huge. The contacts that that'll bring, the people to help support me in my development's amazing. There's no price you could put on that.
I hope it happens. Well, if it, if you're inspired to enter, and you know maybe someone who thinks they should enter, don't forget the next competition launches in November. So details will be at that time on the website, so keep an eye.
But for now, thanks to all of you, thanks to Helene, obviously, thanks to all of you in this room, and big thank you to everybody that's watching live streaming. But now, congratulations, Jonathan, and it's party time. Yes.